Hey guys, it's McRooster here. So, I just had a game of Strife. I'm pretty sure that all of you guys know what Strife is already. It's a new MOBA game that's being developed or published or whatever by S2 Games. The guys behind HON. You guys remember Heroes of Newerth? Yeah, you remember how crappy that game was? Well, to be honest, I had a game of Strife, and all I have to say is this definitely isn't a HON. I actually quite enjoyed myself playing Strife. I mean, I had absolutely no clue what I was doing, but I definitely would say I enjoyed the game. On top of that, it was also the least toxic game I've played in a very long time. None of my teammates are raging or anything like that. I mean, this game is in beta, so probably everyone's still learning, but honestly, there was no fighting over minions or anything like that, because you get shared gold in lanes. There's no fighting over everything, because pretty much everything in the game is pretty much shared. You don't need to worry about people stealing your stuff most of the time. The only thing I noticed that does get stolen is when you go to the neutral camps. You have to last hit them to if you want to get the gold. It doesn't get shared, but even then, that's honestly not too much of a problem. I don't think people will be fighting over that. So, first of all, the game itself, like the outside of the game, the client and everything is pretty good. Everything works well and responds as it should, unlike the League of Legends clients. So I had a look at things. You could get these pets, which are basically a pet that you play and it gives you certain bonuses and stuff like that, and you can unlock different pets. There are two currencies in the game. Obviously, you've got the free points, because I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a free-to-play game. So you've got the free currency, and you've got the paid currency, which is the gems. To be honest, I had a look at some of the cost of the skins, and I think they're going the same way as Riot with some of the expensive skins. I mean, none of them so far have costed over $10. Like, they've been, say, around $7 worth like $7 skins basically. But I mean, the skins themselves aren't really that great. Like, I haven't really noticed anything special about them. I didn't buy anything, but but I think that the points, the paid currency it's more going to be towards skins and unlocking the pets as well. Now, you could unlock different pets and they give you certain abilities and stuff like that. So pretty much everything you can unlock in the game is free, except for the skins, I'm pretty sure. I didn't have a complete look into it, but I'm glad that they're not selling power or anything like that, because obviously, you sell power in a MOBA game, it's not going to get popular, because people aren't going to be happy with that. So, yeah, I think that outside of the game, the client and everything works pretty well. Then again, it still is beta, things are bound to change. Now, we'll go into the game. The visuals of the game, it's got a cartoony theme to it, kind of like a cartoony theme to it, like League of Legends. The map and everything looks good. I personally didn't think the character models were that great. That's just my opinion. They look just super cartoony, and maybe I didn't have my settings bumped up high enough as well. I had everything at ultra, but it still didn't look that great. But I mean, the terrain and everything looks good. The spell effects and everything look good. I mean, I obviously had no idea what most of the spells were. I played as Caprice, by the way, Caprice, the pirate lady. She's pretty cool. You play her in a tutorial if you decide to go through that. I pretty much just skipped it because it was boring. So, but I mean, the tutorial as well is actually pretty good. Like, it explains most of the stuff pretty well, but I figured that I was confident enough to just go straight into the matchmaking. And another thing, the matchmaking's pretty good. So you've got your lobbies and stuff like that. There's like an in-game voice thing for when you're in a lobby. What else is there? Oh yeah, they also have Australian and Singapore servers. Like, holy crap, I was surprised. I thought it was only gonna be like one server, just one North American server, but they've already got Singapore and Australian servers up and going. So I think that's really great that they've got servers for everyone, which made me really happy personally. So, and yeah, and into the game. Yeah, so the game it's a very casual game, the mechanics are very easy. Like, when you last hit something, everyone gets the gold around you. that's in the same lane. You know, there's no fighting over minions and stuff like that. Everyone gets gold, which is great. So I think that maybe means that there's no need for support. If that's the case, I'm not too sure. I mean, there are obviously tanks and stuff like that, and you know, you got your CC tanks and damage dealers and mages and stuff like that, but I didn't really notice any support. Or maybe I just didn't look at. Maybe I just didn't have a proper look properly. Everyone also has their own career, which you can use anytime. The career is invulnerable as well. It's this little squirrel thing, and he calls you boss, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, the hotkeys and everything I had to get used to. You can also rebind to them on the fly, like you just press the shift, then you click on something and it rebinds the keys. You don't have to go to the options or anything like that, so rebinding keys was really easy. And yeah, the game itself, like, it's just honestly, it's a very casual game. I think the whole point of this game is just to be a game where you can play it, you know, there's no need to rage, everyone gets shared gold and stuff like that, and you know, you all work together to win the game. So I had a really good time. I racked up like a ton of kills. I only died once. My first game, and I only died once. So it was a pretty fun game, you know. If you're looking for a casual game, like just a casual MOBA that's, you know, it rewards you for being good, but if you're bad teammates won't really bring you down that much, considering that, you know, the gold and stuff is shared. It looks like an easy game to play with your friends. So yeah, that's basically what it is. It's just a casual MOBA. It may become a competitive thing. I'm not really sure. Like, if this will have any kind of appeal to, you know, like a competitive crowd. I'm pretty sure that there will obviously be people out there who will play it competitively, but I don't think it will be the next League of Legends, to be honest, in my opinion. But anyways guys, that's it. Just thought I'd give you my 2 cents onto Strife. Hope you guys having a good day. Please like, favorite, subscribe, share the video, leave a comment on your thoughts on Strife. I personally think it's a good game, and I can see myself playing it again in the future. But right now, League of Legends, you know, it is the prime MOBA right now. Dota 2 and League of Legends, those are the two best. I think Strife is just going to be in a corner there, and it's going to have its fans, and you know, it's definitely going to not be a flop like fucking Heroes of Newerth. That game was an absolute piece of shit. I don't even know why. I think it was just like a, you know, just milk out some cash while Dota 2 wasn't around. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, enjoyed my opinion.